Hey Fit Fam, it's Coach Rod from Team Flex. Today we're going to be talking about Tampa Pro figure. And we're going to go over our class here. We're going to talk about our top 5 placings. And we're going to break down why the placings may have gone the way they did, my opinion, what I think, and what it means for you as a figure competitor out there trying to do your best on stage. That's why we do these videos. Whether you like to watch just for fun or whether you compete yourself, you will learn things that will make you a better competitor or at least teach you more about this sport, all right? Let's dive in. So figure division at the Tampa Pro, very, very exciting class, very good lineup, a lot of muscle on this stage in this call out. Very exciting to see some more muscle physiques coming to figure, but in a criteria style way. Sometimes figure division can get a little wild, it gets a little crazy, a little bit too big. This is really a nice example of what figure should look like. So this is our top 3. We got Lena here, we have Kristen over here, and we have Thighs over here. And we've talked about some of these competitors before and, continue to improve. Very exciting. So let's look at it. Figure division is all about the V-taper, creating the most dramatic V-taper you can. You do that through the shoulders and through the lats and creating a narrow waist, and then making sure that the lower body is balanced in that musculature with the quads, the glutes, the hamstrings, everything needs to match. But the foundations of figure really do come down to creating the best V-taper you can with muscle and with shape. So looking at Lisa, great shoulder development here, and this does not tend to push criteria size in my opinion. This is about where it should be, really nails that look. The fullness is there, everything is there, and really what is great for Lena is that she lets her lats take the cake here, right? She lets her lats really showcase the overall size, the overall shape right there to really bring, boom, this V-taper. Because the most dramatic effect you have in a figure front pose is going to be your lats. I mean, what ends up happening is your lats, they sweep you right into your waist. So all of a sudden you just see dramatic V-taper look created by the lats. So Lena really does nail this, looks really, really good. Her condition is on point. You can see these lines in the midsection, but it's not deep cut striation, like we'd see in women's physique or women's bodybuilding. We really do see this true to the criteria. And looking to the lower body, it does come out, right? You can see the separations in her quads, but it's again not in that grainy effect, not in that deep cut effect. Just shows the muscle and the lines, just like you should. This is why she's won this class. She has nailed this. The muscle and the condition just really on point. Looking over here at Kristen, didn't find a shot of her in a full front pose like this. So we have her quarter turn here, and you can see she's got good size. Overall, I think what the difference becomes is, she's got this great taper. You can just picture what this front pose looked like, but the condition is just a little bit different, right? Her lower body looks, some ways more not as developed, and it has this tighter look of conditioning. Her upper body looks more developed with, a little bit softer conditioning. So it's one of those things where these things can go either way, and, it can be down to just small, minute points at the pro level, and that's definitely probably some of what we're seeing here. Thighs over here, she's got great size, great shape. Again, we get a lot of that lat effect, just like from Lena here. And really what I see with her is she could maybe just taper in her waist a little bit more, right? She does look a little bit more up and down, a little bit less of a dramatic V-taper, but great size, great shape. Overall, good shape in the lower body to match, good conditioning from the front. Let's take a look from the back. This is what is always telling the story. So we can see Lena here really does nail this. Again, good shoulder shape, really on par criteria. Rear delt showing nicely, lats matching, good symmetry, good depth to her lats as well, tapers into the waist, and then the lower body matches very, very well. And this is where she really outshines the other two in this, in my opinion, is that she's got good upper glute shape, overall glute density, good 3D effect even from the glutes here, ties into the hamstrings nicely, quad sweep from the back. Everything is here. This is a really good indicator. She filled out, she brought the muscle, and she also brought the condition. That's what judges want to see in figure division. So very complete physique for her, and that makes a massive difference. Looking over here at Kristen, great shape, good shoulders, everything, nice lats, good taper, good everything here. Lower body, though, is not on the same level, right? Lower body looks like it needs more muscle. So again, I saw that a little bit in that quarter turn shot, and I see that again in the back. Probably needs to build up a bit more muscle there. Remember, figure, all about symmetry, up, down, left, and right. You got to be symmetrical. You cannot have, any asymmetries going on, especially at the amateur level. They would be blatantly obvious if you do not have the lower body muscle to match the upper, and that will not help you on stage. So really important to remember that. Looking over here at thighs, what we have is good shoulder shape, good lat, everything, but again, not as dramatic of a width effect from the lats, not as dramatic taper in the waist, and her lower body muscle, even though it does match a good amount, it looks to be a little bit behind compared to her upper body. Really great upper back, depth to those muscles, but needs to get the lower body on that level. Let's take a look now at our lineup here, and we're going to talk about our fourth and our fifth coming in to join. So we have Mary over here and Myra over here, okay? And now we get to see blatantly a little bit more of an effect of what judges want to see in this division versus not, because when you have the first place compared to the fourth and the fifth, you can definitely see the differences. So again, we don't need to go over Lena. We already got her nailed down. We talked about that. Let's talk about Mary, right? So Mary, very, very big lat sweep, humongous lat sweep, comes into the lower body. Really big shoulders, upper body overall, bicep, tricep. We didn't even really talk much about those with Lena because we didn't need to. We were seeing what we need to see with Mary, right? We're getting a lot of muscle, just a lot of muscle, and it does push criteria in my opinion. And I think that starts to look a little bit more like a women's physique effect, or even, women's bodybuilding effect, which is not figure division. So again, good to get this placing here at this event, but it's not the best representation of the criteria, and that's why it's fourth versus first, right? So good muscle, good shape, good size, good density, just not right where it should be. It's too muscular in my opinion, and I think that makes a difference. Looking over here at Myra, right, what we see is, tongue twisted myself for these videos back to back. Myra here, what we see is good size, good shape, everything's there, but just not the same level muscularity, not as much dramatic effect, not as much shape. What we see is more rectangular type of a look here, and I think some posing could be adjusted that would probably help her as well. Let's look from the back now because it becomes more obvious. So again, really great physique from Mary over here, but it's just not really dialing it the same way. It's too muscular, too much size, too much shape all around. That's a little bit too much, I think, and that's probably, part of it. Got to downsize that a little bit or work on that shape, or maybe just go up another division. There's nothing wrong with doing that either if you need to and you want that size. And looking over here at Myra, what we see is just needs more development, more size, more shape, more lats, more sweep, and then bringing in the lower body a bit more as well. So very good class, very good example. Figure is all about the shape. Work on your V-taper if you want to be a figure competitor, all right? And let me know what you guys think of the placing. Do you think Mary should have won? Do you think she should have come in? Do you think that it should have been somebody else in our lineup, Kristen maybe? Or do you think Lena really does nail that look and it will be exciting to see her at Olympia? All right, let me know in the comments below. And if you like anything you watched today, please subscribe. Thanks for watching. Coach Rai is out.